So I have a few minutes before I have to start my end of the day routines with the kids, and I wanted to just make a quick video. This isn't going to be about how to do stuff with your makeup or products or anything. This is going to be me speaking from the heart. I am a stay-at-home mom of 4 kids, and my oldest, Zechariah, is going to be 12 in a couple of days. And 10 years ago, we jumped into the big ocean called autism, and it altered me as a mother, and not in a bad way, just in a different way. And I immediately began just focusing on him constantly. I probably was the epitome of helicopter mom. And as we had our daughters and life went on, I ignored everything about doing things for myself, chasing dreams, being who I wanted to be while still being a mom. And that was difficult, and I think that's where a lot of the depression that I've struggled with came from, because I was just a mom, and while that's an amazing job, it is so hard. And when you're a mom of a special needs child, there's so few breaks and so few times to think about yourself. You're just constantly thinking about them and the other kids, and will this work and will that work, and what can we try next? And it gets very overwhelming. And so I spent the last couple of years trying to figure out how to get money quick. We had an insurmountable amount of medical debt due to a surgery I had to have unexpectedly, and my husband having 2 bouts of a lithotripsy procedure because of his kidneys. And I felt like my husband was working as hard as he could, and we weren't able to climb out. And so if I could figure out how to work and make as much money as possible, I could help us. And I never did. So at the beginning of this year, we filed for bankruptcy, and that finally was finished just a couple months ago. We were fully discharged, so now we're free from that debt. In loose terms, we still have time before we can think of getting a house or things like that. We have a lot of ground to cover. But I realized at a certain point, after feeling like we could breathe because every phone call wasn't somebody asking for money, that I'm gonna be 35 soon. And all of my jobs have involved French fries and customer service and video rentals. And while there's nothing wrong with that, something inside of me knew I wanted more. I wanted to go beyond being a mom, because at a certain point, I'll still be their mom, but I won't have to be doing things for them 24/7. And that's when I really started trying to figure out what inside I needed to do. And that's when I started thinking about when I was younger and wanting to get into cosmetology, but I'm not into the hair. I'm not good with hair. You can ask my friends. I've made so many poor hair decisions. Oh my goodness. My friend Marie, she could tell you, it's just, for years, it was just one head shake after another. But the thought of making someone feel beautiful. The art of it, the technical side of it, all of it with makeup has just been so amazing to me for so long. But I never felt like I could ever be good enough to do that because I never put makeup on. I never took the time to because I'm a busy mom. So I started doing my makeup. And the way I felt when I looked in the mirror was nice. It was nice feeling like I had done something for myself, even though it was small. And so that's when I decided I wanted to work on doing something that was calling to me, regardless of whether other people understood it or thought it was a good idea. And so here I am. I joined Younique because it involves something that I want to do, makeup. And I'm not doing it to try to get rich quick. I'm not doing it so I don't have to work. I'm doing it so that I can work in what I want to do later without having to take loans, hopefully, or put my family under any more duress. So I'm very, very thankful. And while my husband and my kids make me so incredibly happy, and I'm so lucky, I feel happier and more peaceful than I have in a very long time. And I feel like I have finally reached this point I never thought possible, where I am finally bringing everything in my life to that perfect point. And I'm very thankful for all of you who have put up with my ups and downs and everything over the years, and who've been there for me, and who've been my cheerleaders and supporters. And I just hope that at some point, even if you're not interested in the products that I am providing, that you may know of someone who is and would be willing to pass my name off to them, or try one thing. You have 14 days to try it and then send it back if you don't love it. And even if you don't ever buy something from me or anything like that, I'm just thankful that I have so many people who have been there for Zechariah and me and just everything. And so I just wanted to say thank you. And that I hope that if you're trying to figure out what comes next, that you can find a point where you have a few minutes to just sit in silence. I know it's so difficult. Sometimes you have to be in a bathroom, or sometimes it's at 2 o'clock in the morning when everyone's asleep, and just close your eyes and listen to what your heart is telling you. It might be something simple like drink more water, eat better. It might be something bigger like going for a promotion or changing careers entirely. But whatever it is, I hope you get to that point too. Thank you. Bye.